Alright guys, welcome back. Another maintenance video. Excuse me. Another maintenance video. So this is me doing this probably for the third time. This will be my third time. But I'm noticing that I don't know quite if it's just the way that the suspension is designed on these cars, or maybe it's just these shitty northern roads. But these control arms, they go bad. Maybe it be ball joints or the bushings, they go bad. Now I've used quality, I've used Nissan OEM, I've used Moog, all of it, it doesn't matter. So I just got some regular replacements from Detroit Axle, since I figured if the expensive ones go out in a year, the cheap ones, whatever, we'll see what they do. But I'll get into it. Yeah, I'll get into it now. So here we go. One of the symptoms that I know is my tires have heavy feathering, and we call it, steering with the gas pedal. You press the gas pedal and release the gas pedal, and you feel the car shift a little bit, and that's from bad control arms. Maybe bushing or ball joint related. I know specifically this one here on the passenger side, the ball joint is way worse than the driver's side, but you can look at the tire and see what's going on here. It's just feathered all the way, and it's really bad. So I'm getting new tires, but just for this video purpose, this is what happens. You got feathering on the tires, and you can feel the car pushing when you release and press the gas pedal. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this thing jacked up, and I'll show you what tools I'll be using. Before I took this wheel off, I just wanted you guys to see this motion. Can you see that? That motion right there, that the wheel is moving? That's all from the bad control arm. That's not even the bad ball joint, excuse me. I just wanted to show you guys that before I took that off. All right, guys, so tires off, car's jacked up. Obviously, safely use jack stands. Like I said in the last one, you guys die, cannot blame I. So, essentially, what went bad is this ball joint. But, this is the bushing. This is a bushing. And this is also these two bolts right here. That's part of it. And here's your control arm. This is a piece that I'm going to be replacing. Yeah, I'll go over the suspension stuff. I need to do something to the coilovers, readjust them, because the rubber's ripped, the rubber seats. I need to get some new rubber seats for it. And yeah. But yeah, I'll get into this. Here's what we're replacing, here's what we're changing. I'll show you the tools. All right, guys, so I got the 18 opening wrench and 1/2-inch impact socket, so I can break loose this bolt and nut right here. All right, that's 1/2 inch. And then I got my power ratchet to wind it down. I don't want to be cranking that long. I have this 1/2-inch extension and the 21, so I can take off these two right here, these two bolts. Right? I'm gonna have to utilize the jack to jack up the control arm, also to move the sway bar out the way, because I don't want to disconnect this end link. Just feeling a little lazy, but I'm showing you guys a shortcut in the process, so good for you. Great. And last thing, for the ball joint bolt right here, it's a little bit of sun glare right there. It's normally, I believe it's a 14 or a 13, but I changed my bolt, so it's some random size, so you just get what sizes you need. But yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and start. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get some penetrant, and I'm gonna spray it on all of the bolts and nuts, and then I'm just gonna start loosening everything. I'm gonna get the jack, and I'm gonna support the low control arm right here. So as I'm taking off the hardware, it doesn't start to fall down. I'm gonna just take all the pressure off of the control arm right now and spray everything down with the penetrant. All right, guys, so as for using the jack to support, this is all I want right here. Let the jack make contact. And that's it. just barely even a push. You just want it to raise up a little bit to take pressure off of it. And now I'm going to start releasing all of the hardware. All right, guys, so I ended up taking off the end link from the sway bar. I forgot that I don't have my other side connected because one of my tabs broke. But here's on the upside though. If you do have both end links disconnected from the sway bar on both sides, you can just turn the sway bar up and that gives you all of the access that you need to get to those two right there. So there's a little tidbit. So this is the reasoning for me having the long extension, so I can reach back there to the two bolts. The one on the left is a more difficult bolt. If you have an impact gun, such as I do, this process goes a lot smoother. If you're using a socket wrench, it could be a little bit more difficult to reach back here and access these. But it can be done. I've done it multiple times, trust. All right, so got the bolts out. Where's it at? Got that bolt out. And I got this one out right here. So now, just get the jack out of the way. This should just come right out. With a little bit of massaging. Boom, there it goes. All right, let's check it out. Oh wow, look at this. Boots completely ripped. No wonder, right? There's nothing in there. Great. Let's compare with the new one. So here we are, out with the old, in with the new. Nice and stiff and sealed, obviously. If I can move that with my hand, imagine just what the car was doing. You know, the bushing actually doesn't look that bad at all, but when you got a messed up ball joint, you know, just get rid of the whole thing. These things, but I got the set for like, what, 60 bucks, man. So, like I said, I'm overpaying expensive prices. I mean, I bought Moogs. These are Moogs right here, and this is what I got from that. So, you pick your poison. It's all the same shit to me. You're gonna die either way. All right, so I have everything in here just finger tight. See, just got everything finger tight. I don't even have the bolt in here because I want to get the ball joint inside of the spindle completely. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the jack, I'm gonna place the jack here, and I'm gonna jack it up until it's all the way in. You see that? See that right there? Shiny piece? That's the head of the controller. That's it. Now I'm gonna slide the bolts in and start to tighten them up. But before you tighten those two bolts right there, you need to fully take all of the pressure off of this. So you need to lift up the control arm until the car comes off of the jack stand and all of the weight is on there. And then you're gonna wanna tighten up these bolts and that bolt over there, because otherwise if you don't, you're gonna set the rubber bushing in there wrong and it's gonna prematurely rip. So that's not what we want right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and get that going. And now I have the jack is on the control arm like this, and I have it jacked up, and the side of the car is just off of the jack stand, so all of the weight is off of the jack stand and we are now supported. So now I'm going to get to tightening these, because this bolt is loose and these two are loose over here. Remember, you need to have the car full weight of the car on the control arms. Preload, it's called preloading the control arms. So I'm gonna go ahead and tighten this up now. So I have everything tight. This is tight. These two over here are tight. And this one right here is tight. So now I will release the pressure from the jack and everything settles right on it. And now I'll just slap the wheel back on and that's it. call it a day. We're done with this side. I'll just repeat for the next side. You guys repeat for the next side. Same process, same motor. And yeah, that's it. So there you have it, you know. That's it. Easy, simple. Nothing to go crazy over. So car's back on the ground. Everything's completed. Nice and good. Everything's nice and tight. Took it for a test drive. Everything is good. Found out on my driver's side, I got a exploded axle, so that'll be getting changed next. But they are both changed. They're both done. Let's see how long they last. Any questions, anything, you know, write it down in the comments. Let me know. I'll be sure to answer everything. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. Give me a like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell notification and let you know whenever you guys, whenever I post new videos. Also, if there's any tutorial videos that you guys want to see, let me know, because I did change my oil cooler gasket, and that's a big issue with these cars, and I did not record that. So that could be something if you guys want to see that. I know the oil cooler gasket's a common issue with these cars, and it's honestly not that hard. It's extremely easy and something very simple to fix. So let me know. Thank you guys for watching. MRG out.